Hi, welcome to Raga Made Easy. I'm your host YJ Arun House. This is Chapter 4, Part B. In this section, we'll sum up how to make 35,000 plus ragas, and especially we will go through the 72 heptatonic scale or Melakarta ragas or wholesome scales, also called Sambhurna ragas, and I'll provide a list of all the 72 ragas in Carnatic scale. Now on the screen you can see the six names and the notations, both alphanumeric and Sargam notations associated with each symmetrical pattern, symmetrical scales like 1.1 Angie Angie, 2.2 Toddy Toddy, 3.3 Maya Maya, 4.4 Mina Mina, 5.5 Shankar Shankar, and 6.6 Natai Natai. And as you already know, with this six different names, we can make 36 different combinations of each of these names and get 36 different raga scales. Similarly, the tritonic scales will just have a T Angie Angie instead of Angie Angie, and similarly T Toddy Toddy, T Maya Maya, T Mina Mina, T Shankar Shankar, T Nate Nate, where only the first tetrachords capital F will change to small f, which means the perfect fourth will change to tritone. With that tritonic six patterns also, six symmetrical names also, we can make 36 raga scales, tritonic raga scales. So 36 plus 36, we will get 72 raga scales. I have listed all the 72 in these slides with the Indian names, the Carnatic names for each scale. I will just flip through them and you can take print screen with each. I won't explain anything so that we won't waste time. This slide gives the house of Angie, where the first part will be all Angie and the second part changes from Angie, Tori, Maya, Maina, Shankar, Natai. And similarly, the next one I have given the name for each of them, Carnatic and Hindustani names, if Hindustani names are applicable. As you know, there are no Hindustani names for this house, the house of Angie. Now the house of Toddy. Here there is one Hindustani name called Bhairavi, which is 2.2, which is also called Hanumantodi or Todi in Carnatic music. Now house of Maya. There, among the six names of Carnatic music, only one Maya Maya or Maya Malava Gaula has a Hindustani equivalent called Bhairav. Now the house of Maina. Now the house of Maina has two Hindustani names, Asaviri and Kafi, for Natabhairavi and Karhara Priya respectively. By the way, Karhara Priya, you know, is Dorian, and Natabhairavi or Asaviri is Maina Todi is the natural Maina. And here we come to the Shankar, house of Shankar. The house of Shankar has two Hindustani names. Harigamboji is called Khamaj in Hindustani. Hira Shankarabharanam is called Bilaval in Hindustani. So Harigamboji or Khamaj is nothing but that is Shankar Maina is nothing but we already saw it is the Mixolydian, and Shankar Shankar or Bilaval is nothing but the major scale or Ionian. This is the Natai house, and the names are here for you, the Indian names. I don't think it's easy to memorize all these Indian names if you are a Westerner. And I'm sure the Natai house has names that can be easily remembered along with its notations. Now for the tritonic scales and its names. First is the house of T Angie. Now T Todi. Now T Todi has one Hindustani name called Todi, which is Todi Maya or Shubha Bandhuvarali in Hindustani. Now, house of Maya has two Hindustani names, T Maya Maya, that is Kamavardhini in Carnatic, and Purvi in Hindustani. T Maya Shankar, that is Gamanashrama in Carnatic, and Marva in Hindustani. Now, T Maina house, T Shankar house. T Shankar house has only one Hindustani scale called Kalyan, which is called Mecha Kalyani in Hindustani. It is also, T Shankar Shankar is the Lydian mode. Now for the T Nat house, no names in Hindustani music. By the way, Hindustani has only 10 scales. They have many more ragas, but only 10 scales, and those ragas are derived from these 10 scales. And these 10 scales, which I already just said, were actually taken from the Carnatic system around 100 plus years back. A scholar named Vishwanarayan Bhaskar was inspired by the Carnatic system and adopted it to systematize the Hindustani music system. However, you must not think that the ragas in Hindustani were only 100 plus years old. No, they were also very ancient. With this, we come to the end of the section on how 35,000 and more ragas are made, and you can, in an instant, know what notes are in each of those raga scales. I hope I have fulfilled my promise and the challenge I had taken up. If you have memorized the six patterns with its names, I am sure you'll be able to remember all the ragas in an instant, all the raga scales, I mean, in an instant, except maybe with the difficulty of the meandering ragas or the Vakra ragas. If you are a serious music student of Indian music, I hope to see you in the exercise section of the Raga Made Easy video book.